Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here. I think I want to drop a little nugget on you before going to bed tonight. You know, some way, somehow, the citizens are being manipulated. Maybe it's a think tank. Definitely money is always being used. And it's amazing that the people can't see this. Or do they? Perhaps they do. But I have the question that I constantly propose to all Americans. Are the liberalism or the progressive wing of the Democratic Party or the conservative Republican Party? Is that all that America has to offer? Is that all that we, the American people, desire? You know, if this is all that capitalistic democracy is, you can bag it and send it straight to hell with socialism, communism, and dictatorships, and some more. You see, I used to be on the, as a minister, people used to come to me after service, some other time whenever they felt necessary, or call me by the house and say, would you pray for me? And I said, well, now, what is it that you want me to pray for you, sister? What is it you want me to pray for you, brother? God is able. They would say stuff like, pray for me because I'm going through some changes, man. My finances are not there. I'm behind. Woo! God, send a blessing my way. Others would say, car need work done, can't find a job, you know how that goes. Pray for me, brother. Behind in my education, can't get a scholarship. I want to be somebody, but I don't want to be in the gangs. But if I don't go to school, what else I'm going to do except get in the military? Pray for me, brother. Oh, my body is aching. I'm feeling down and I don't know how long I'm going to last. Pray for me. I used to take that and honor those requests. I'd pray. And others would pray. I wasn't the only one. Everybody would pray. And I'd watching, and I don't see these answers coming. I don't see these answers coming. So I'm not one to be playing. If this thing ain't real, I ain't want to play this game. Just like I don't want to play any game. Since I ain't a child, And so I went to the Father. What is up with this? People praying, they saying this, saying that, and they waiting, and preachers are telling them this and that. What's up? It's amazing, my friends. The Master spoke to me through the Spirit and says, tell them they had it all the time. They had it all the time. It's there for them, the whole world. But you got to make it. And you got to keep it. You got to make it. You got to keep it. Wow. Man, that was an eye-opener to me. I mean, I could see it right away. See it right away. I always probably knew it because God having all the resources here. I mean, everything else got to be ready to go too in order to achieve this heaven on earth. So what was it? The people. We got to make it and we got to keep it. So I became active and excited and went back and thought, are your prayers? Have you, well, the Lord is good, but I'm still needing this. And I said, hold it. Let me tell you, I got the answer to your prayers. The master says, I'll tell you guys this, all of you, because really, every last one of you are not just unique in when it comes down to prayers. There's something that you want, that you're praying for, that every last one of you got some connection with as well. So, the master say, you got to make it, and you got to keep it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know that sounds hard. How do you make it? Well, it's a simple matter. It's a simple matter. All you got to do is treat others right. Treat people like you want to be treated. That is a simple solution. Let me tell you what happens when you treat people like you want to be treated. First of all, in order to treat people like you want to be treated, you're honoring the Creator that you can't see, that you can't touch, you can't feel, and you can't conjure up some emotion talking about God. And you don't want to hear nothing about been talking about. It becomes live in you. You become that expression of God through your love for one another. You become that expression of God through your love for one another. My. And all of a sudden things begin to be simple. You are out there, see everything you've been taught since you've been on this earth, whether every facet of life has been about the deception. All the things that you want in life, as simple as treating people like you want to be treated. They told you got to have money. In order to get that money, they've taken all the resources, some way, somehow, they got them. And now, to get what you want, and you're making it, food, clothing, shelter, education, you're doing it. But rather than just doing it for one another, you're doing it for them. So they can sell it, get anything you got, and pay you a small wage. Boy, what a hustle. What a hustle. What a hustle. Yeah. And I'm thinking about at a time like this, when you got somebody speaking for you and you don't want to hear a word come out of their mouth, especially when it has something to do with something as important as life, and you can't trust a word. He has a reputation of just lying, and calling it, what, alternative truth? Goodness gracious. Boy, we as a human being, we as a human race have really sunk low. We are way down there. But that's because you didn't know. And the message that I bring to you is so simple, you can't believe it. You go in there and spend all that time talking about a book. And what is this, and this, that, and this, and that. What for? What that got to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? What good does it know? What good would it do you to know anything about God? What good? Who gonna tell you something about God who's never seen God and invisible? And you sitting there talking about him, thinking about him, and you think you got the right way, and all of this hell going around all around you. And this God ain't telling you nothing. You know why? Because this God is a trick. It's the same trick of the world. You got this denomination, all of them talking about a one God, and God have mercy. You see all this chaos here, and you think God got something to do with that? No, my friends. That's designed to keep you confused. That's designed to control your mind. When it's as simple as treating each other as you want to be treated, honoring God and all of the resources and the gifts that you got, putting it together to manifest the things you've been manifesting all the time. And these are the things that are essential for our survival. My friends, just that simple. Now, when you hear me talk to you, I love you. And that's why I'm standing up here, sitting out here in my bed, though, talking to you like this, because I want you to know I don't have to lead you anywhere. This is factual information. You know, they say, listen to the doctor. Don't want to listen to Trump. Listen to the doctor. Listen to the ones who've been doing the studies. Listen to the ones who've been studying, trying to get the information. Now, I'm coming to tell you some truths. But it's not just limited to you. I want you to know that every individual on the face of the earth is a human being. And that love that I say doing to others that you have others doing to you, that means to Russians. That means to Chinese. That means to North Korea and Filipinos and everywhere, wherever people are. But you can begin right here. Because they don't want to hear nothing you got to say unless you walk the walk. So you straighten your act up right here, make it beautiful right here, and I guarantee you, everybody throw their bombs away. Everybody throw their knives away. Don't nobody want to fight no more. They want some of that cake, and they want the icing on the top. How you do it? Treat each other like you want to be treated. You're honoring the master, and that master is living in you that allows you to have the love. Oh boy, ain't that something? Now, this is the stuff that I speak to you about. Now, you people say, what am I, you got this election coming on for president, and you got your Democratic, you got your